Hey guys, so Lapu Lapu was the latest hero who got revamped, and now he's quite scary. His skill sets allow him to deal a massive amount of damage in a short period, while also being quite sturdy. I like to build him hybrid, half damage half tank, because usually the enemies might try to focus you down first, so if you build him with some resistant items, he can survive long enough for your teammates to finish the enemies off, unless you're pretty much carrying the game by yourself. In this game I'll be using Lapu Lapu as the jungler. He can clear the minion wave and the jungle pretty fast, so he's a pretty decent jungler, but as a side laner he's pretty good as well. After a revamp, his first and second skill remains the same, but now his passive and ultimate are a little bit different. His passive allows Lapu Lapu to charge this bar every time he deals damage to the enemy. It charges a lot more if it hits a hero. Once it's fully charged, it will turn red and the next basic attack will be enhanced and will allow him to dash toward the target. The first skill will also have an extra effect when the bar is fully charged. It will slow down the affected target by 60%. His first skill deals a massive amount of damage even in the early game, so make sure to aim it properly. Okay, that was unexpected. I had to ult to not receive a massive amount of damage from the turret, but don't worry, his ultimate has a very short cooldown. His ultimate allows him to blink to a designated area and will slow down the enemies affected by it. Also, it boosts his basic attack by 120% and increases magic and physical resistance too. I like to ult the Toro the Lord, and even when taking down turrets, because of the massive boost on his basic attacks.
The body is nothing but a vessel. We have never yielded souls.
Killing spree.
After the ult, he switches forms and now all his skills have a different effect. His first skill stuns the target, but it has a small delay, so keep that in mind. His second skill affects the enemies around him, and the more hero he hit, the more damage reduction he receives. So it's a good idea to use ult and jump on top of as many targets as possible, then use the second skill to receive a massive amount of damage reduction. His ultimate makes him release 3 continuous slashes. The last slash deals even more damage. While this skill animation is in effect, he's immune to control effects, and right after each slash, he's able to change his direction and slightly move. Here, I was pretty sure they could take down the turret by themselves, so instead I decided to defend the middle lane, because I thought Hayabusa would try to take down our middle turret.
Prepare for our blades of vengeance.
Ally has slain the turtle.
Oof, that was so close. My team is feeling overly confident.
Defend our dignity.
Ally has been slain.
Even though we are definitely winning, for some reason I still had an uneasy feeling about this game. Because I was involved in 12 kills out of 14, which means that if I messed up even just once, the game will become extremely difficult.
We will show them what we are made of! Forge onward!
Legendary! Your team an enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain. Legendary! Our turret has been destroyed. Attack the lower kill. Attack the
Okay, now that we got the Lord, I think we can finally call this a game. GG. Just gotta make sure I don't get stunned by Allah's ultimate. I'm probably my teammates know that as well, so we are going to be just fine.
No army is great enough to withstand the storm of our people.
Okay, Atlas will try to ult, so I'm just going to retreat and hopefully my teammates will do the same.
team destroyed the turret.
Well,
Your team destroyed our
I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, I guess it doesn't really matter. Well, at least you are able to see how strong Lapu Lapu is after the revamp, but I know you are not totally satisfied with just this gameplay. So how about I show you the next Lapu Lapu gameplay, which he was still able to dominate the game.
launch attack. Shut down. An enemy has been slain. Turtle resurrecting soon. You have slain an enemy. Destroy the turret.
Prepare for blades of vengeance! We nightmare!
You have slain an enemy. Triple kill. Wiped out. The turret.
The body is nothing but a vessel. We have never yielded souls!
Kill. Your team.
I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, consider leaving a like and subscribing, or else you'll end up still losing even though you try so hard. Thanks.